So let's play.
Yeah. Hey, we stay woke, but y'all sleep. Rilla mode, but y'all sheep. Out in public, she a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new king. Same kid, now my streets go. Same gang, got the cheat code. I said stay woke, we in Rilla mode. I said stay woke, Rilla mode. Stay woke, Rilla mode. I said stay woke, Rilla mode. Stay woke, Rilla mode.
Stay woke, Rilla mode. Stay woke, Rilla mode. I said stay woke, Rilla mode. Stay woke.
Yeah, hey, well, we can hold the peace or we can wage war, but I'm gonna get what I came for. Rilla gang, that's a true name. We all graduated to the two-door.
What's up, fans? Smash that motherfucking like button.
All y'all niggas like the Titanic. I'm the iceberg,
smash.
talking no Zucker on the front.
I'm talking to you,
lines,
B.
but we don't panic.
Smash that
Shit
fucking
getting
like
messy,
button.
got nothing to rest
You
in.
know
I'm
you
tired of
want
niggas,
to.
they front their
Yes.
blessings. They want my suggestion, but don't want the fee. I'm just doing me, I don't answer their questions. All this flexing, got no one to see. All this aggression, I just want some peace. Not even sure that I like it in heaven. I guess when we get there, then we gon' see. I do not understand, I do not get what you do. You only got one life, but you act like you got two. Yo, we go bigger than what you are willing to do. I run with king, but you peasants, you run with the goons.
Hit that like button because it feels so
Hey, we
fucking
stay
good.
woke, but y'all sleep. Rilla mode, but y'all sheep.
So
Out
good.
in public, she a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new king. Same kid, now my streets go. Same gang, got the cheat code. I said stay woke, we in Rilla mode. I said stay woke, Rilla mode. Stay woke, Rilla mode.
Whoa, motherfucking Normuth.
The sun is shining.
I said it's motherfucking
The
Papa
birds are
Swole,
chirping.
yo, back.
The bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Yay. Testing. Test, testing, testicles, testing, testicles. Oh, welcome everyone to episode 1488 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beardcast, broadcast, gangcast, mancast, pimpcast, sleevescast, motherfucker sleekcast in the realm, because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. Make sure to smash that fucking like button or I will turn this goddamn podcast around. I will turn this motherfucking podcast around. I swear to Jeebus. I will turn this podcast around. I will. Don't tell me I won't. I will. Oh, I will. And I shall. Fam, welcome to episode 1488. My, is today a fucking day to have a podcast? I hope you're all doing well. This is episode 1488. And of course, a lot of you are coming in for some awesome fucking swole text. Got some big announcements. And this is something I was going to announce yesterday, because yesterday was, let me just kind of catch everyone up. Yesterday was accountability meeting. So we had some awesome releases. Episode 1487 was fire. So if you're looking for that, if you're brand new, if you are new, or if you're looking for episode 1487, you're like, why was there only a minute episode on the podcast, or why did it not show up on the channel? And the answer is because every Monday it's for the Swole fam. Every Monday it's our private accountability meeting. So if you want to get access to that, you can get access via the Swole fam and be a part of the Swole fam, and you can join for less than $3. You can check it out, swolenormousx.com. So today's episode is cool because I'm going to give you a little bit of a little sneak insight. Those of you that are watching on YouTube, those of you that are watching on Facebook, there's some other stuff going on, because you can always catch the live stream inside Swole TV. So we got, I just launched it. So now, I don't know if you know that, you can also catch the podcast live, and doing it right now, testing it out, having some fun. And the future accountability meetings, all the accountability meetings are available, of course, in the private Swole fam group inside the private Facebook group, but also you'll be able to join live inside Swole TV. So for those of you that are Swole fam members, yoga members, unlimited members, now you can go inside Swole Enormous X, you can go into Swole TV, and right there you can catch the live stream. So now you can actually go catch a live stream in Swole TV. So for those of you that don't like to use YouTube, or don't want to go watch on YouTube, or because when you're getting Swole text, you're getting the alerts. When you're on Swole text, you're getting the alerts, and you're getting a link to wherever it goes. Today, you got a link to wherever you want to go. Anyway, right there inside Swole TV, you can have the live stream, and there's a little chat feature so you can log in using the your Facebook login, or you can just start a guest account and just kind of click guest, type in your name, and then you can comment below. The only difference is right now, I'm not like showing those comments on the screen, but I can see what you're commenting. So whether you want to watch on Facebook, on YouTube, but now the accountability meetings, you can also catch the accountability meetings in Swole TV if you don't have access to Facebook or you don't like using Facebook or whatever. So that's an awesome little bonus. So now, like I've been mentioning, the reason why we have Swole TV is so we can have our private viewing, so we can go over all those like deeper concepts and deeper things that the Swole fam, is founded upon inside Swole TV with the Raw series and Swole Motions and all the things that we're building out. And what's amazing about this with the live streaming is you also have a chat feature. So it just gives us a little bit more of it gives us more support, and it gives us more, I would say, leverage to engage with one another. So we're able to reach more people that maybe don't use social media, but also we can bring more attention and more content, more awesome content to Swole TV. So I'm fucking super stoked for that. So if you want to go check it out, you can go and check out Swole TV in the products and watch. All right. And if you're interested in learning more about Swole TV, that's included with all memberships, but that's where we have like the private streams, the Swolenormous Procast and shit like that. So just putting that out there for those of you that are members. And Swole fam comes first. My people, my delicious people. Oh, I forgot to mention, the reason why I'm talking so much about the Swole fam is that today's Swole card is Swole fam. Community and consistency. Everything else is in the middle. And let me just switch. Where's my camera at? There we go. So for today's Swole card, it's hashtag SwoleFam. Hashtag SwoleFam to win today's card. We'll give that away at the end. Oh my God. Delicious. Delicious. Hey, we got some people coming in. Hold on, I'm doing I'm in the chat inside Swole TV. I'm just answering, yo. All right, so you can't see that on the screen, but super cool. All right, so Kim's over there. Hey, Papa, what's up, Kim? What up, what up? Why can't I? That's really loud. That was really loud. I'm getting like a knock that's going to get old really fucking quick. Hold on a second. Dun, dun, dun. So let's get this started, and we'll get into the tip, and then we'll also break into, we're also going to break into the Swole fam post and shit for today. Let me get this. I'm just going to mute this because I'm getting like a knocking noise every time. It's a brand new feature that I implemented. So let's see here. Google. It's got to be Google Chrome. Let's see if that happens already. All right. So let's get into just the tip, shall we? What'd you pump today? What'd you pump today? It is delicious. It's like, it's water. It's water. It's actually like, looks like brown. It's actually water with coffee. So it's like the remnants of coffee in the cup, but it's water, and it looks like orange brown, which is like the remnants of bulletproof coffee. It's water with like the remnants of bulletproof coffee. So it's like an orangey, brownish. Yeah. How'd you like it, Josh? Finished Procast 7 today at work. What'd you train today? Today was an off day for me from resistance, so I'm going to do some foam rolling in a little bit. Ooh, man, I need some like mobility. I need some mobility, but it's not enough for me to do yoga. I'll probably do some both. I'll probably do some mobility and some yoga and some foam rolling. I need some deep, I feel like I just need some tissue release. Need to get in there. How am I doing today? I'm doing fine. How are you? Let's see. Steven, are you going to make notifications possible for Swole TV, same as Facebook? Or is that even possible? It is. I already send out a Swole text. That is a notification. And whenever there's a new thing that drops in Swole TV, it is messaged out. So when there's a new procast or when new releases go live, you get a text. So you get a text message from me before every podcast. So it's actually being streamed in Swole TV. So you can actually go there. Now, I didn't send out a link because I wanted to make the announcement and people get confused. So I'm just explaining now that the videos are streamed inside Swole TV. So you'll get a text. Swole text is the notification system for the Swole fam. So for sure. And that's even better because if you get a text or you use WhatsApp, you will get a message. And for those of you that use WhatsApp, if the messages aren't coming through, make sure you add me to your friends list. Because even if I add you to my list, maybe your settings are set so if you don't add me to your friend list, it's not going to allow me to message you. So it's kind of like, well, unless you give permission, you know what I'm saying? So, keep that in mind. Thank you, Kim. Appreciate it. Procast number 7 was very informative. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Can I do that? Start project. Can I pin that? No, I can't. That's cool. Well, thank you. You're very welcome. Podcast, Procast 7. I love that one. That was the one that was 3 hours, right? That was the one with Casey. Cerny, I pumped my brain with brain gains. Pumped it up. Very nice. Courtney will be doing yoga and meditation later before bed. Let's see here. Got to do yoga today. Need it after chest and triceps ignite yesterday. I hear you. I hear you. Let's see. Let me move this over a little bit. Hold on. There we go. Move that over. Very nice. Having a hard time seeing some of the comments. There we go. I need like a bigger, this monitor is big, but like that's what she said. You always need bigger. That's what you need for monitors. Bigger, bigger, bigger. Here we go. Oh, that's the game changer right there. I just found a new spot for my window. Oh, I just found a new spot. I found a new spot. That's so comfortable. Haley G, any tips to get more flexible? Been doing the yoga, but I've been in pain. You're in pain from especially tight hamstrings? You shouldn't be in pain. Any tips to get more flexible? Sure. Keep practicing yoga. Keep practicing yoga and keep doing glute activation. I mean, how long you been doing it? What's going on? Why are you in pain? What's in pain? And when you say pain, that's medical. That's like, I can't really speak to your pain. That's reckless of me and negligent. So, that I'm not going to diagnose where that's coming from because it might be another issue. And I don't want to mislead you, but, where were you getting pain from? Hey, so all the Swole fam's over, and how is it looking? How is it looking in Swole TV? Your YouTube always stops. Let's see, Oscar. What's up, Oscar? So we got a few people over there in Swole TV. Some of you are migrating over there, just testing it out. Nice. The only thing is I can't show those comments on the screen yet. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll figure out a way to do that. A way that I can do that somewhat efficiently, but at least if I talk about it. So how is it? How's the stream right now? It's delicious, right? Looks great. Love it. Thank you. Excellent. Fantastic. So I think, and that's a great thing because a lot of people that maybe are thinking about joining the Swole fam, the one thing is that the live streams for the private accountability meetings have been in the private Facebook group, but I've wanted for a long time to stream on the site, but I wanted to stream inside Swole TV. So I got that to work. So now we have live chat. And now if you join the Swole fam, you don't have to watch inside. This all depends too. It depends on if I'm traveling and, if there's any limitations by default, it'll always be streamed or recorded somewhere. So this is going to be something that will allow us to be more flexible and versatile. So it's going to be more stable potentially for people that might not want to use any social apps and stuff like that. So it's super fucking cool. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Now I want to make sure that, let's see, I'm going to try to follow up with some of these things. Haley was a dancer for years and stopped for the past. Oops. Oh, shit. I just brought up an extra comment. Sorry. Hold on a second. I'm a hot mess tonight. Haley G was a dancer for years and stopped for the past 5. Been doing yoga for about a month consistently, and I get an extremely tight feeling. Wondering if anyone can tell me when they saw improvement. So about a month. You get an extremely tight feeling. It could have been exercised. It could have been like maybe a little bit broken down. Maybe you stressed yourself out a little bit, if that makes sense. Maybe you kind of overdid it. And then because you've been doing it so frequently, maybe it just hasn't healed. Because yoga, and I've talked about this many times, I'm not saying this is exactly your situation, but yoga can be extremely challenging. Yoga can be ridiculously challenging. And it could be ridiculously challenging to the point that you actually get muscle breakdown. You can actually get sore as fuck from yoga. There's power yoga. There's all sorts of stuff. And as being a dancer for years, this might be a reason why. Maybe you push too hard just because you're a dancer, you're used to working your fucking ass off. So one of the things that's, important is to think about maybe the frequency. Maybe you overdid it and just didn't give your body enough chance to recover. Maybe you didn't really just give yourself enough chance to recover, and you've kind of been compounding on this like weaker or like broken down muscle. Maybe you went too hard at the beginning. A lot of people do that. I mean, I don't know how many of you actually, remember any time where you started a program or you started a workout protocol and you overdid it, but you kind of healed and then you kind of kept on going, but you had this underlying level of, you just didn't never really healed 100%. Eventually those little things can break, those things can snap, those things can break down. So yeah, what's up? What's up, Swole fam? Swole TV fam. So here we go. Let me go over a couple of comments. This is new. I just wanted to drop this. We did this the other day, actually. I think one or two of you were caught it live. You were in Swole TV and you saw the live stream, so you were commenting, which was cool. I think Cerny was there. But this is like the first time just kind of, my mind's kind of getting blown when it comes to looking at two chats. Trust me, my head's like, fuck. I think maybe I can do this on my phone. Let me see. Yeah, that might be a better place for me to monitor it. Because goddamn, this is pretty epic. That's cool. Great question, Mike. Oh, I see it. Let's see. Will Swole TV comments still work for winning Swole cards? Yeah, I want to say yes. But I mean, maybe it's a hard call. It's a hard call because I'm going to scroll here. Obviously, it's a small, like, how do we choose? Maybe it could be like someone verse, because if it's only on this side and there's more people watching, it's like, who has a better advantage? I mean, you obviously have a better advantage. And then what am I sending out 2 Swole cards every day? So what do you all think? Oh my God, what's the move? What's the move? I don't want to make that a downside. Maybe go on YouTube, you drop a couple comments, hit the like button, then go over there. You're just bouncing all over the place. So how do we like it over there? I know this is like new for a lot of people. A lot of you on YouTube and Facebook are like, what's going on? So if you're a Swole fam, just to reiterate, and then we'll get into just the tip, and we'll just do some more Q&A, because I know a lot of people have a lot of shit going on right now with the riots and just fucking all the stuff that's going on. So we can just talk shop and kind of leave it open. What do you want to talk about today? Really, I just wanted to do Swole fam. Really, Swole fam. That's the reason why it says Swole fam, is because we need some fucking family tonight. We need some family today. We always do, but this is why we're here. This is why we're together, because we're all focused on the same shit. All ages, all races, all experiences, all, goals when it comes to fitness and life and all backgrounds. So it's great. It's great. So we're going to talk about, I wanted to stay fitness oriented. So I just wanted to put that out there because I'm not fucking deaf and I'm not dumb, but we need to stay focused on fucking exercise, training, being consistent, and taking care of ourselves as always. So putting that out there. But I have plenty. I'm focusing on Swole fam, so I have posts for you tonight. We got some good shit. We got some good fucking shit. So positive as fuck. We're going to get into it. So, fucking ready. You ready? You ready, Bish? You ready? Let's get into some tip. You ready? I fucking know you are. Babe, just an inch. It's cold outside. All right. Okay, fam, here we go. Today's little tippy tip was on that chick So Young. Now, if you've never seen her videos, isn't that animal abuse? Isn't that animal abuse, whatever she does to these fucking creatures? Now, what was unique is that I think in the video that I reacted to, I think there was one thing where they're alive, but it was like little fish or whatever the fuck they were. But I didn't see her other videos where she's like, there's live animals. Like, it's fucking creepy. Now, the one that I did, it was gross. I was grossed out and it was like ridiculous. But I think everything I was reacting to, I didn't notice anything that was alive except for one part. And I was like, okay, she has like live shrimp or something. But she didn't do anything with them in the video that I saw. Because this video clip I didn't see before I reacted to it. But then I went to her channel. Holy fucking shit. It's gross. It's gross. Like, that's some twisted shit, what she's doing with this. And I didn't know that. I didn't even see that until after I reacted to the video, because that was the clip that I reacted to. But then I went deeper. I just did, it's crazy. So I'm probably going to do a follow-up video on her, actually. you know, the clip that I saw, I didn't even know her name. I literally just like planned to do the reaction video and then boom. And I did just that. I didn't know what it was. Like literally I filmed that part before I did the reaction. And it's just like, I went down that rabbit hole a little bit, and the stuff that I'm talking about that I did see wasn't like anything that she was doing except for like, she fucking like hit the goddamn fish though. Like I saw a couple things. I was like, what the fuck? But you know, it's weird. People look at fish and people look at wildlife like that. They look at it different, as less sentient and stuff. I mean, this can be a whole, I know a lot of like vegans and animal rights, like they lose their shit over this because they're trying to, I saw a bunch of videos of them like trying to complain, and I don't know why that's approved. Like there was really some serious weird fucking shit on her channel. If you go on the channel, like, and you see the other ones, I didn't even see the worst ones. So it was pretty bad. So I actually want to follow up with the video. Like literally, I want to follow up with some serious sack because that's some fucking twisted shit. Like twisted. So what I saw after doing the reaction, what I saw there was that's not something I want to laugh about. That's some fucking weird shit. Yeah, this weird video. Anyway, let's get this fucking beesh off the goddamn page. Let's get that fucking beesh off. No more. No fucking more. Let's see here. My reactions are the same as with every ASMR. What's up, Swole TV? Let's see. The NOC today, Steven, today almost made me barf. Fish abuse. Fish abuse. NOC was disturbing. I know, right? Hey, what's up, Swole TV? What's up, fam? So now I can say, what's up, Swole TV fam? The peeps are watching over on Swole TV. What up? What's going on? So remember, if you comment, no swearing in Swole TV. Oh, is that right? Oh, well, you know what? Maybe that's pretty funny. That's not my choice. If it's bleeping out stuff, I wonder if that's let me see if it's a setting. Because it's like a new feature that I installed, so I didn't check the settings. It's probably some kind of like profanity permissions. Let me see moderation. Oh, the filter messages. Let's see, update message filter. Message posting. Let's see here. Blocked private chat. No. Okay, try it again. Try it again. Try swearing again. Try swearing. Try swearing. Just say a naughty word in Swole TV. Just say a naughty word. There you go. I fixed it. Fuck shit. There we go. There you go. Just be nice, like normal. All right, we're policing ourselves, but that's the best part about it. Is like, all right, people that want to. Let's see. I think the NOC had one of the best Papa quotes. Makes me grab my balls like I have to pee. That was the feeling that I get. Is that what's supposed to happen? Is that what's supposed to happen? Like is that what ASMR is? Does it make like your balls tingle? Is it like a, is that what's supposed to happen? I feel like that's like the actual definition of like ASMR. That's the actual result. That's what you expect to happen. That's a good thing. Oh, it makes your balls tingle. It makes your fucking, everyone here is like, shit, fuck. Fucking sailors all of a sudden. I'm like, my eyes are darting everywhere. It works. Yeah, that was dead on. It was visceral. And that's the thing, thunderfuck. If you haven't seen the video and you want to laugh, go watch that video. If you want to laugh, go watch that video. But I literally felt it, and I stand up when I watch those mukbangs. I stand up because it makes me want to fucking run around. It makes me want to like run, jump, and like squat. I almost feel like I should sit down because I'm going to trip or like stub my toe or break something by accident. Like, I feel like that's going to happen. We're excited about swearing. Oh, you ladies and gentlemen, you silly little geese. Ooh, where'd that open to? Oh, there we go. Now we're talking. Oh, daddy likes that. Daddy likes that. That is amazing. Daddy likes. Okay, let's see here. Scrolling, everyone's just dropping. You guys are fucking awesome. Okay, we're getting into some knowledge cock. So let's do some open Q&A. Let's just fucking do it. Because we talked about just the tip. I talked about the brand new streaming inside Swole TV. So now what might happen is either I'll send you a link to Swole TV, or I probably just link you to YouTube. And then if you want to go to Swole TV, you know where to go. But we'll see, because sometimes I can't always send links in one message. Like 2 links, one's enough. So we'll see. We'll see. But definitely, for sure, this is going to be available. And if you're all liking it, watching it where you're watching it, super stoked. I just can't show your names on the screen yet. I'll figure it out. I'll think of something. Papa Swolio. I'll get it. I'll figure something out. It might be hardcore, but we like hardcore, don't we? Definitely need to hide from YouTube. Well, remember when Swole TV launched. Remember Swole TV? Remember Uncensored, the original branding of it? Swole TV is literally, that's what it was originally for. You remember back like last year towards, I think it was August or September. The videos I was posting, remember on YouTube, it was just completely wiped out. Do you remember that it was just completely wiped? It was completely, everything got cut, everything got pulled, the plugs got pulled, and it was really evident that they were censoring hard. This was around when the kids thing released. Remember about the kids? Was that August or September when they got sued and they lost, and it was the FTC was getting involved, and YouTube was clarifying because they were running ads, or they were profiting off of, I guess, children watching ads, and they're not supposed to make money or send ads to kids, to minors, but the account permissions were getting confused, but I guess they were found guilty of like kind of being lax and kind of knowing about it, whatever it was, but they started censoring super fucking hard. And, we fought through it, like staying consistent, posting the content my way, but created Swole TV right away. Created Swole TV right away and created an environment where we can post the videos. I can post my videos, and then it's completely blocked from, it has nothing to do with, it can't be censored. It's posted where the people that want to see the content can go see it. It's just a private YouTube, essentially. Swole TV is a private Swole Fam network. And there's a bunch of different shows, but that's where the accountability meetings are. That's where the vlogs are. That's where the Nuts on Chin Unplugged is. And some new ones coming this week. I've been behind on a bunch of things. So there's more Nuts on Chin Unplugged. So I react to my own videos, and it's like private reactions and stuff like that. It's super cool. I love those videos. I can't wait to do more. Driving While Gaining Uncensored. I want to start launching that soon, but just with like stay-at-home orders and curfews and shit, I haven't just been out driving, so I've been a lot of stuff to do. A lot of stuff going on. We all know that. Yeah, I would love to do that, Josh. Just need to get comments in the screen. I do. At least I can read it. At least I can read the comments. I can see it. Jen, inside Swole TV. I mean, I'll just say it like that. Because can I copy and paste the text? I guess I could copy it and paste it into like a text thing. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Maybe I can do like a screenshot and then bring it up on the screen. Oh, you know what? Oh, that could be hardcore. I could do that. I could probably do like a quick screenshot and then drag it onto the screen. That might be a lot of work. I mean, definitely is a lot of work. Let's see here. Watch this. Watch this. We have nowhere to fucking go, right? It's my fucking podcast. I'll do whatever the fuck I want. You fucking know it. That's why you're here, because we get shit done. Drop some gorillas and biceps. Who's ready to fucking dig in tonight? Who's ready to fucking go deep? Who's ready to fucking go deep today? Who's ready to go deep? I mean, everyone's like, anyone that's new is like, I don't know what that means. And everyone's like, fuck yeah, let's go deep. It's like, just recklessly deep for no reason. What are we doing? Doesn't matter. We're just going deep. Well, what kind of deep? Wait, hold the phone. Wait, hit the pause button. Nope. Just deep. Just depth. No, reckless depth. Where's the screenshots folder? Is that the downloads? I need to show it in its enclosing folder. Dropbox screenshots. Let's see here. Conjunction junction. There we go. This will be a lot smoother, and then boom. Look at that. See? Hey-oh, I did it. Look, Mom, I did it. You know what? I could probably bring that over and open it up so it's on the screen. That's cool. That's cool. So I could do that. Yeah, that's gangster. That's a little bit, that's gangster. That's gangster nasty. Now, let me see. We'll get to the question in a second. Now I'm wondering. Oh yeah. Oh, I got this. I just might not pull it up all the time. No, it's not the same. It's not that easy. I have to it's a process. So if you have a question, I'll bring it up on the screen if there's something I want to share. But it's not that fluid yet. It's not that smooth. Not yet. But Jen inside Swole TV, my right knee tendonitis is flaring up hardcore. Do I need to completely stop leg day in my Swole season? Well, I mean, you're kind of answering your own question, aren't you, dear? Your right knee tendonitis is flaring up. What kind of tendonitis? I mean, front of the knee, is it jumper's knee, runner's knee? Do you know the difference? Is it lateral, like lateral on your knee outside? Or is it on like the front of your knee? Like you definitely don't want to go fucking heavy and go crushing it. I would say no, because you have inflammation. Like when does it hurt and what's going on? Like, why do you have right knee tendonitis? Or is it from running? Did it just come over time? Did anything happen? Did you like sprain an ankle? Did you tweak something? Have you been sedentary more than normal? Have you taken a break off training and then came back too hard? Like when did this, give me some more context, Jen. Happy to go into it. Happy to oblige. Let me see here. I want to create that folder. Let me see here. I think I can. Let's see here. Show and including folder. Oh, I like that. Let's see. Make alias. No, that's not what I want. That's what I want. There we go. Hold on a second. We got it now. All right, we got it now. Let's see here. All right. So let's get a little bit. The inner part of the knee. Are you, so Jen, are you, so it's pes and torus. Pes and torus. I never heard that. Inner part of the knee, so medial condyle. So it depends. I wonder. I have to kind of see how you move. I mean, do you have like knock knees? Are you kind of bending in? Are you having like internal rotation? You can work on your gluteus medius. Usually any kind of tendonitis will either lead to lack of hip activation or it will, or it's caused by it. And it's kind of a vicious circle. So if you hurt your knee, you're not going to walk the same way. So if you hurt your knee and then you start limping more, all right? So you hurt your knee, you start limping more. Then what happens is you hurt your knee, you start limping more, you stop tracking through your hip. So your gait changes. So you're not activating your glutes as much. And then because you're not activating your glutes as much, you're losing stability in your hips, which makes your femur more unstable. So you might get more pain in your knee because you lose mobility. I mean, anytime you have too much lack of motion around a joint that needs a lot of mobility, you're going to have issues. You're going to have impairment. So it's a big thing. It's a big deal. You don't want to have stability where a joint is supposed to be too mobile, like, limited mobility. So when the hip's a ball and socket joint. So you want that to be completely, you want that able to move as far as it moves, just like the shoulder. But you also have other aspects. You also have the pelvis. You also have, the lower back. You have the knee there, of course. And then, of course, same thing with the shoulder. You have the actual shoulder girdle and you have the shoulder joint itself. So you have the scapula and the humerus and the clavicle. So you have the actual shoulder joint here, the interaction between the actual humerus and the axial skeleton. Then you have the shoulder girdle, which is between the scapula. So both work in unison. And because you have two joints essentially and two interactions that are working simultaneously, each can be a little bit less mobile individually, and that will offset the total mobility so it's more stable overall. So you're spreading it around a little bit, because let's say your shoulder joint was just able to go all around. That's just so much mobility, it's not that stable, and you would injure it much more often. So you combine it with the moving of the scapula, and you can offset how mobile each joint has to be, essentially. And this is not like design, this is evolution, but this is why it evolved that way. It's just more stable. It's just more functional as an upper body. Same thing with your hip. So if you have to get some more extension, what do? Just move the joint more. If you stand up completely, you suck your stomach in and you only move with the hip joint, you only have 30 degrees of hip extension. What is it? You can Google that, but you have 30 degrees maybe. Let's just say 30 degrees. Okay. 30 degrees with hip extension. How do you get more hip extension? You arch your back. Well, you're not really extending the hip more. What you're doing is extending the lumbar spine more to get your foot higher, which is what most people do. Most people do that with the cables, and they bend forward, and they're just getting an isometric on their glutes. They're not getting any more glute activation because they have compensated for more height rather than limit the range of motion and keep it isolated more on the glute itself. So a lot of people get that or they get that lordotic curve. They get that excessive extension in their lower back, which tilts the pelvis forward, deactivates the glutes, and then you get this cyclical thing. And then all of a sudden you start feeling it more in your hamstrings and your quads and less in your glutes, and things neurally shut down over time. So it's just a big cycle. It's a vicious cycle. It just keeps on spinning downwards. Let's see a little. So Jen, I hurt my quad tendon back in January. Let me see how this works. A little bit more of a process because it's sinking here. Yeah, I'm going to change that. I like just bringing it on the screen, but we can also do it this way. Just fucking around with it. I hurt my quad tendon back in January, and I have been doing Swole season while doing my own rehab. I'm on week 18. The back where my knee and inner part ache and are stiff. You hurt your quad tendon. You were doing Swole season while you hurt your quad tendon? That was a little bit clunky. I'm not going to do it that way anymore. I'll just bring it on the screen. And that's probably why, because if you hurt your quad tendon, I mean, again, I'm not diagnosing it, but when you hurt your quad tendon, you start walking differently. So you hurt your quad tendon, so it's the knee on the same side or opposite side. That's another thing. If you hurt your right side, your right leg, you start compensating. So then your left leg actually gets more stress, or you're rotated differently, or you're leaning differently, and then you could have problems on your left leg. So once people start rehabbing their right leg, they don't realize that their left leg has been compensating for the last 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 months or years. And then now that leg starts hurting, or that side of their back starts hurting, and that translates up to their neck or to their ankle and stuff. How do you turn off that clicking sound, Kim? It should be in the bottom on the right, that little sound icon. Just tap it. You can mute that real easy, I think. I don't know if it's the settings on my end. Let me see. I might be able to turn off the sound things, but I don't know if I can. Let me see here. Let's see. Settings. I wonder if you could do sound. I think there's that mute aspect. But those of you that are watching in Swole TV, just help out Kim and let me know if we'll talk about it. I'll play around with the settings. I was just doing this is kind of like impromptu. I just kind of threw it upon you like, hey, we're doing this. It works. Nice. All right, cool. So now, just so you all know, we have people watching on Facebook. You can watch on YouTube at The Daily Swole. And also for those of you that are Swole Fam members, you can go into Swole TV on the website. You can go into Swole TV and chat live. So you can watch the live stream and chat live right now. So for those of you that don't want to use apps, for those of you that don't want to use YouTube, or I recommend it. It's awesome. It helps a lot. You can also bounce back and forth, but it definitely helps. But I wanted to give all of you a place where we be able to stream no matter what. And this has been in the works for a while. And actually we did it like a week ago. So it's super cool. Why less likes than Gotcha? That's a great question. Why less likes than viewers? Any of you, especially Swole fan peeps, you better still go to YouTube. You better still go to YouTube. What I'll do is I'm not going to link you right to Swole TV. What I'm going to do is I'm going to send you here. You hit that fucking like button, stay around for a little bit, and then come on over here. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Okay, let's see here. Nadine, anyone else find they want to write down their thoughts and journal after meditating? Meditation, I don't have the desire. I don't have the desire personally to write their thoughts down. I tend to want to do that at night. I tend to have a lot of clarity after I meditate, but I tend to go right into my day. So I do that at the beginning to kind of set the tone. And I've noticed that by just being so consistent with it over time, for a while, it feels like you're not getting results. And I hear that. For a while, it felt like I wasn't getting results. I think someone the other day on the podcast, I was asking, or they asked a question like, how soon can I see results? Today was the first day I meditated, or I don't feel like I did anything. When do I see results? I remember, I think I went into this whole thing that it's a practice. That it's a practice. It's something that you develop over time. It's something that you build. It's something that you build. It's something that you cultivate. And then all of a sudden, like, it just kind of dawned on me when I really reflected on my own meditative journey, which is really at the beginning. You know, it's like wherever you are in your life, you're always beginning. If you always think about your meditation practice, if you're doing it, if you ever find that you got distracted, if you ever find that you just kind of fell off, if you ever found or find that you are, you know, let me see. During your day is what I meant. Not missing a meditation session, but during your day or during my day, my experience was or has been all of a sudden like snapping fingers. My days seem to move slower. And I can't tell you exactly when that happened. And this is the result of doing 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. I've done all different lengths. That's what she said. Ha ha ha. Yeah. That's what she said. And the most important thing is that it's done first. And I was telling everyone recently that my schedule, and one of the best things to do with habits, or one of the best ways to create a habit, is to have that kind of trigger, to create a trigger in a sense. And like a little reward system, but in the sense of kind of like it opens the gate for me. So what I do is I meditate before I have my coffee. And I love my coffee. You all know, Papa Swole, I love my fucking coffee. I love my coffee. But what I do is I make sure that I have my coffee after I meditate. So if I don't meditate, then I don't get my coffee. And I don't get to have coffee until after I meditate. So if I'm up and I wash my face and for some reason it's like, okay, it gets me to go and meditate right away. It gets me to go and fucking get my day started, which allows me to have my coffee. So I like coffee. Do I have to have it first thing in the morning? I prefer it, but I'm not like tweaking until I drink it. I just like to drink coffee. I like the taste. It makes me feel good. I feel better when I drink coffee all over, just in general. I like it. You know, sometimes I've gone without. It's cool too. It's all right. It's all right. Depends on how much sleep I'm getting. You know what I mean? But I make sure that I do meditation, then coffee. But I've mentioned this many times. How many of you drink water first thing in the morning? This is very important. And I find that if I don't drink water first thing in the morning, and I start with coffee, or I have a little bit of water, but not really a significant amount, because you're dehydrated after you sleep. You're dehydrated when you first wake up. You're dehydrated first thing in the morning because you haven't drank water all night. So your body needs hydration. You might not feel thirsty first thing, but your body wants it. You should imbibe. You should fucking pound. You should go in. You should get your fucking shit in. Get your water in. So when I don't have enough water sufficiently in the morning, I realize that I guess, don't drink as much throughout the entire day. So if I don't start my day with with water, then I tend to crave it less and need it less and drink less overall. If I start drinking water first thing, then I drink more water throughout the day. It's just which one do I start with? So today I drank 64 ounces of water. I just chugged, within not instantaneously, but within the first, maybe 15, 20 minutes. I just chug. I mean, I could chug water, no problem, but I drank extra. I always drink more in the morning. I always drink until I'm like, oh, I'm full. I always have a little bit extra because that pushes the water through, that grab that pressure, and you need more of it. It's a temporary feeling. I kind of overindulge water a little bit first thing in the day, and then I cruise, but I notice that I feel better. I don't get headaches. I don't really get headaches anyway, but sometimes that can happen if you're dehydrated, or I don't feel sluggish. There's that kind of feeling. It's not a headache, but it's like if you're dehydrated, and sometimes you forget, oh, why do I feel like this? Or, oh, I need to drink more fucking water. And when you're busy and doing stuff, it's hard. It's hard to make sure that you're drinking enough water. So I also started marking it down. Like every time I drink one, boom, I just kind of make a little tally. That way I know, have I had a gallon today? Have I had more? Maybe I'm out and I walk Papa Swolio and it's hot as fuck and I sweat my ass off and I worked out and I sweat and I need to replenish. So it's not just normal water intake. I need to replenish water too. I need to have extra because of the humidity, extra because of the exercise usage. Thirsty when I wake up. Kim, I down a good 20 ounces of water first thing. Amanda, I'm always thirsty when I wake up. Kendall, there he goes again, making sense. Me? This guy? Kim, I take water everywhere with me. So do I. Where's my water at? I got this thing. Now you might think because I talk about, or I have like so many Hydro Flasks, you would think I'm like sponsored, but I'm not. I'm not sponsored by anyone. Sponsored by these sick fucking gains and Everesting K2 flexing all you beaches. Yeah. SwoleNormousX.com. But these Hydro Flasks are great. And there's different kinds, so it doesn't really matter. I've had clean canteens and stuff in the past, but I like this one. And I have their coffee ones. They're nice. Anyway, so I have this is great. So I hang it on things. This top is excellent too, because the top screws off. But when I drink, like, it just gets all in my fucking beard. And I don't like those top sprockets where you suck water because one, they're always exposed. So they can get dirty. And I don't I'm a chugger. I can just fucking boom. I'm the type of person that if you're taking vitamins or pills or you have to just down the hatch, like 20 pills, just gunk. I can just drop the throat and then just quickly swallow like a raw piece of beef liver or something in the past. But so this is cool, but I like this little thing that screws off. So it's like the best of both worlds. It's quick and it's like a fast pour. But anyway, I keep this around and I'm just saying over the past years where I've had canteens and Hydro Flasks or whatever bottles, it just gets you chugging more. But that's why people have the big gallon water. They carry on the jug, but then it's in plastic. And I used to do that too, like most people. But yeah, you don't want to drink out of plastic. It tastes like shit once you filter water and you're actually getting in a canteen and you're like, all right, I'm stainless steel. I don't want to have plastic. You don't know where it's been. If it's sat on a fucking pallet in Texas in 100-degree weather for 4 fucking days for a guy on a truck, and then it's like, who knows how much BPA and just plastic residue you're drinking. So, but that's why people do that, because you can gauge. If you drink towards the bottom, okay, you drank a gallon. But if you just kind of mark it, what you can do is get like some tape or something, or just mark a little, maybe get something that rubs off, boom, 2, 3, 4, 5, and just kind of like check it off, like a little tape something to your bottle and just make a mark every time you do it. So your bottle spins off too. Nice. Bottle spin gang. Spin gang. You're a chugger too? Let's get a water break. This talk is making me thirsty. Well, you know what you need to do for a water break. I can't do that for you. Let's get into some Swole Fam action. And for those of you that are watching, we got people on Facebook, we got people on YouTube on the Daily Swole, and we got a bunch of all you beaches inside Swole TV. So how we doing over there? How we doing, Swole TV? I feel like it's one of those things where you're watching like the World Series or the Super Bowl and you cut to a bar and you see like a bar in Cleveland or a bar and everyone's like, yeah. They cut to a stadium, they cut to a local bar outside the stadium and everyone's like, woo, cheering and shit. The people that are like not at the game or whatever. I feel like we got that. What's up, Swole Fam? Everyone's like, ooh, ooh. Like we can cut to like a Zoom chat and everyone's little heads in the corner like the Brady Bunch. I wish I could share that on the fucking screen. I have to figure something out. I have to figure something out. Maybe if I just put a camera right here and I zoom in on the chat, and then I'll switch to a camera and you can see the chat on the screen. It's like, fuck. I don't know. I don't know how much rigging I need to do for that. That's intense. That's intense. I'll just give you a heads up. I'll give you a nod, Swole fam. Salute. Gorillas. Facebook gang. Oh, we got fucking, we got it everywhere though. Will Kashina are holding down the fucking fort. Oh my God, biceps. We're busting loads in the comments. Holy shit, for a fucking Tuesday? If you had OBS, you could clip that part of the screen and make it a scene. I could do that with a widget. I could, but I don't know if I want to, I mean, the thing is I use I use streaming that's directly made for Mac. So it works much more efficiently than OBS. It's possible. I don't know if I want to go to a PC. It's just Mac is so great, but I might do it for streaming in the future. I might be one of those people that have like 2 PCs. I have a Mac for doing everything else. And then when I stream, I stream through an input and then it's possible. I might fuck around. I don't know if I want to do OBS again. I used to use it, but it's so designed. Here's the thing, and we'll do the water break in just a second. When you have stuff that's made for Mac, and I will just put this out there, if it's optimized for Mac, it runs like fucking butter. No, it runs like butter. And everyone that uses both, you know what I'm talking about. And what I mean is, like, there are some apps like, hey, OBS, you make OBS for Windows and Linux and Mac, and like OBS is great, if you have but when you have a product that's not, Windows and Mac, it's just, this is for Mac and it's made well, it runs so lean. It runs so fucking lean, and there's so much functionality and other features that it's like, I could use it I can make a virtual cam and run that through OBS. I could use, but then I'm running 2 fucking encoding apps and it's like, come on, man. How much fucking power do I need? How much do I have to do? But we can do it. There are ways. I already have options. I have thoughts. I'm thinking, fam. But it's just one beard. It's just one beard. You know what I mean? Just one beard. What we got here? Trying to like comments. Oh, I know. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, but we're getting too much into the hardware and everything, and some of you are like geeking out right now, and some of you are like, what the fuck are you talking about? So anyway, here we go. Water break. Where's my kitty? Hashtag Swole fam if you want to win the Swole card. I don't know what to do in terms of, where the Swole card will be won. I know, I'm kind of torn between what's going to happen here, because we got the public, and then all of a sudden, all bets are off. Maybe I should flip a coin. Should we flip a coin whether or not it's going to be in Swole TV or a public card? Mind blown. Should it be a 50-50 split and then everyone's going to rush over there? I don't know. I don't want to create a stampede. I have to think this out. 2 cards? Kim, the fuck? 2 cards? Is that what this has come to? Oh, now it's my responsibility. It's my fucking responsibility. I don't know. This is a tough one. Let's get this water break going. We'll get into some Swole fam posts and let's see the lay of the land. All right, come on, Kitty. Let's go. I know. It's time. It's time to dance, bish. Yes, it is. Oh my God. Waiting. Papa 2 cards, Swolio. What's going on, beaches? They call me 2 cards. Papa 2 cards. I'm going to go get the papers. Come on, Goodfellas fans. Come on, where are my Goodfellas at? I'm going to get the papers. Was it Johnny two times? Johnny 2 times? Whatever the fuck that is. What a good fucking movie. 2 cards until you figure out how you can add Swole TV to your scrolling. Maybe. No, I can't. I won't be able to. It's just not a feature. It's not. But if 2 cards, I will just cut this fucking scrolling out. I'll just cut off the Swole TV chat. How about that? I'll just turn it off. I'll ignore it. You don't exist. You're dead to me. You don't exist. Capiche? Evaporated. That wasn't even an Italian accent. That was just kind of like just kind of start talking like this. It's kind of in between. Who does it sound like? It sounds like Buffalo Bill a little bit. Let's see. Oh, not Buffalo Bill. Jesus Christ. Bill the Butcher. Kind of talk like Bill the Butcher from Gangs of New York. Sounds just like him. Amsterdam. Got that one too. Have even practiced it recently. It's a good movie. Great idea. Where's that, Matt? Make it a Swole TV day. Once a week, we get a card in here. But what day of the week? But that's going to be the accountability meeting. Oh, Jesus. Oh, fuck. What are we going to do there? Oh, my God. It's everywhere. I don't know. I don't know. You're going to have to convince me if you like it. If you like it inside Swole TV, you're going to have to convince me if we want to keep it there. I don't know. I'm second guessing it now. I don't know if we should keep it in here. I don't know, fam. Bill the Butcher. What a fucking good movie. All right, here we go. Let's get that water break. Kitty, let's go, bish. Let's go. All right, Kitty, it's time to a water break. Kitty, in 3, 2, 1, dance time. Why the fuck not? Why the fuck? Come on, Kitty. Yes. Yes. Good girl. Oh, God. I almost vomited. Hold on, sorry. I had it in me. No, I could do it. Doesn't count. Doesn't count. Do over. Do over. Doesn't count. Doesn't count. Oh, it doesn't count. No, it counts. No, I want to save a little bit because you know what happens sometimes? Hold on a second. I got it. It's coming up. Oh, God. Yeah. Sometimes I chug so much that I run out. And it's cool. Like, it's cool. It's a good time. Hold on a second. You did it. Yeah. I did it. I did it. I did it. Yeah. Sometimes I drink so much and then I run out and then we still go for another half an hour. And then I'm like, I have no fucking water. I'm like, I screw myself. So I realize I can't, I'm going to have to lead you or I need to get more. Maybe I should just get another bottle because I don't like selling myself short. I like going all in. I don't want to give up. I want to go hard, but I can't go hard. You know, it's like, what do I do, fam? I don't know. These are the things I face every day on a daily basis. It's not easy. It's not, oh my God. I just got like dizzy for a second. It's because I hadn't breathed. I haven't breathed for like a minute drinking. Let's see. Laughing stock work. Oh. It puts the lotion on its skin. You guys are weird. Let's see. I like Oscar's idea. What was Oscar's idea? Or maybe have a special card for Swole TV. So every day, it's 2 cards now. I'll think about it. Well, the special card, that's already an idea in motion. I mean, they're all special, aren't they? But let's see. Let's see about that. Because then we'll have like everyone, well, that's a good reason. Or maybe Swole TV gets the cards. We'll give away the Swole card. Maybe it's only Swole TV. Should only be the Swole fam. I mean, if you're part of the Swole fam, you can go into Swole TV and watch. What's the difference? Maybe it should only be in this. Why wouldn't it be there exclusively? But then you guys are going to have like 1 billion cards. I don't know. Why shouldn't it shouldn't be, maybe we both. I don't like doing 2 a day. I'm not convinced. I don't like it. No, sir. I don't like it. No, sir. I don't like it. Where's that from? We'll get into a couple Swole fan posts in a second. Where's that from? No, sir. I don't like it. Come on. Who did that? Who did that? Where was that from? It might be from something else I don't know. Where was that from? It should be fair to allow everyone a chance to win. No, it's not fair. It's never going to be completely. I mean, well, everyone does get a chance to win. Let's see here. I'm thinking. Well, we're getting a lot of posts on both. So, I mean, I can just scroll on both and pick one. But we could do a coin flip to see where the Swole fams give it. We'll see. I might win my first sooner if you do it in Swole TV. Ren and Stimpy, Matt Jonas over there. That should be the question of the day, the resource of the day. Good for you, bro. Good for you. Very good. Kendall. Oh my God. Swole fam going strong. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Fuck yeah. You all know what's up. You know what's up. Damn straight. Damn fucking straight. Ren and fucking Stimpy. Why doesn't that go on the screen? Oh, that'd be so cool. That'd be so cool if I could pull on the screen. I have so many ideas. I'm going to get this figured out. Yeah. So we had a bunch of people. Ren and Stimpy. Ren and Stimpy. You guys remember that? No, sir. I don't like it. The horse. Okay. Oscar says coin flip for which platform? Each day of the month you have a pick one from each and then flip a coin. Oh. Ooh, I like chance. I have some ideas for this. You know, it's funny. One of my ideas is one of my ideas before had yeah, it's so funny how one of my ideas is actually coming to fruition. We'll see what happens. We'll see. I have some ideas. I'll kick it around. I like it. I like it. We could pick one from each. Oh, great. I'm so glad. Just made this complicated. Pinky in the brain. Good shit. All right, let's get into a couple Swole fam posts. We'll talk Swole cards after. So let's get into it. We'll talk it after. We'll talk about it after. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I'm not worried. We got this. We got this, fam. It'll be good. Whatever it is, it'll be good. This is from Mark. Hey, fam. I'm figuring this whole meal prep thing and ran into a small snag this week. I made a pork roast in the slow cooker and it was delicious until I reheated it at work. I have to reheat in a microwave and that shit was dry. DRY. Anyone have tips to keep it yummy without relying on sauces? I'm not yet at a place where I'm up to making my own and the bottle shit doesn't seem legit. I've got a beef roast in the fridge ready for cooking tomorrow and I don't want to make the same mistake. Thanks. So anyone that's a chef, I am not a chef. I do not have suggestions. I know it's like steak. I understand. But I don't do roast and stuff. So any of you cookie peeps, make sure you drop that in the comments and I'm happy to read a couple. So any ideas? He made a pork roast. Let's see. I've got a beef roast in the fridge ready for cooking tomorrow and he doesn't want it to be dry as fuck. So what do you do? What do you do? Daniel, I'm new to the Swole fam and I am doing the elimination diet. What up, D? What's up, these nuts? I am struggling to eat a proper number of calories after cutting out potatoes, rice, pasta, and other more calorie-dense foods. Do you all have y'all? I don't know. I don't want to make it seem like you said something you didn't. I like y'all too. Do y'all have any recommendations on higher calorie foods that the elimination diet allows? I went right into that accent, so apologies if it's nowhere close. I do not want to cut corners and I feel I truly need the diet. I have felt unwell. It felt good though. I have felt unwell for a while now and the only thing left it can be is the food. Thanks, fam. So I'm going to read through that again because you just got a bunch of like accents and anecdotes there. I am struggling to eat a proper number of calories during the elimination diet. So he cut out potatoes, rice, pasta, and other dense foods like starchy foods. So any recommendations on higher calorie foods? So I guess feels like the calories are low. What are you trying to do? Like you're not getting enough calories during the day? How many you're trying to eat? Wonder. How many you're trying to eat? Higher calorie foods like avocados. Avocados are high in calories. Grass-fed beef, fattier cuts of meat, coconut oil and things like that are higher in calories. Higher calorie foods. But see, the thing is, when you say higher calorie foods, I don't want the focus to be on how many calories you're getting. Like, what's the quality first? So, I mean, if you're just looking for volume, that's where you can cut corners and start making mistakes. But what's wrong with like sweet potatoes? You can definitely get calories there. I mean, also with the elimination diet, you don't necessarily want to go like full-blown keto, but more fat. Fat's very calorically dense. So I'm actually curious. And here's another thing when it comes to nutrition. You said a couple things you're not eating. You said you're cutting out potatoes, rice, and pasta. What are you eating? Like, I know you're saying you're doing the elimination diet, but we all know inside the Swole Fam that the elimination diet can be customized. So are you doing like a full, what are you eating? Because sometimes people's individual elimination diets they're individual. So they're not like all the same. Not everyone does the elimination diet the same way. So remember, these posts are all inside the Swole Fam. You can search for these, and these are on the timeline recently in the last day or so. What up, Joe? Oh, this is great. This is great. I shared this on Instagram. This is fucking great, Joe. This is fucking fire. Been a bit over 9 months. Have I ate perfect? No. Have I been perfect with my workouts? No. But what I have been is determined and consistent. If I make a mistake, I get right back to work. If I hit a wall, I reevaluate what I'm doing and get back to work. This is hard work, but if it wasn't, nobody would need to worry about health. And as heavy as I was, I felt like I was going to die. I don't know how long it will take to get where I'd really like to be, but I'm far from where I started. I had to make this post because I'm now officially in the 100-pound down club, and I am stoked about it. Fucking hell yes. That is amazing. That's amazing. Good for you, Joe. Good for you, Joe. Fucking unreal. Fucking unreal. We might want to get some votes going. Maybe Joe is the nits tits tonight. That sounds like a little Swole Fam to me. I don't know. You be the judge. That's fucking amazing. 100 pounds down. 100 fucking pounds down. That's amazing. How many of you watching right now? Have lost 100 pounds or more? How many of you? Heidi, hey fam, does anyone know if nutritional yeast is okay during the elimination diet? I heard it adds flavor to veggies. So I was wondering if anyone knows. Thank you. I don't personally I'm not fancy with stuff. Do any of you use a nutritional yeast? And do you find any aversion to it? I think is another way to think about it. Do you have aversion to nutritional yeast? Do you find that you have problems with it? I just thought, I think I might have another idea again. Hold on a second. Can I use that as a... I just had an idea. All right, my brain, I literally go a mile a minute. I'm wondering if I'll figure some stuff out. I just had an idea for the Swole TV chat. Joe gets a Swole card. I'm seeing a lot of stuff over on Swole TV because Joe is one of our own, crushing it. Joe is the winner. Joe. We'll get some votes. I need biceps and gorillas. I need more of that. We'll go into some more posts because maybe we have to vote. Maybe it's like the comment of the day or the success story. No, I like the chance. I feel like it could be something where it's like, it's like the Swole roulette. You just fucking, what's it going to be? Dun, 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 dun. One of the posts, maybe it's like, I don't know. A game of chance. I feel like, now we get some like mystery, like the Riddler, like Jim Carrey, like the little box, Super Mario, a little box with a question mark on it. Nice. Brandon, I realize I've been in the same cycle for the last year. I started my journey at 330 pounds and currently sit around 265 pounds, which is where I've been for a year. While I know weight isn't everything, at 6 foot 1 inches tall and my belly hanging over my waist, I still have a ways to go. I could create a list longer than my arm with excuses or pat myself on the back that I have maintained the progress, but I have not owned up to the commitment for myself and my own health. I swear the physical work is the easy part. It's overcoming the years of habits and mental issues that require the most attention. So, cheers to finding your day one over and over and over and over again. Find it as many times as needed until it finally sticks. Good post, man. Good post. 330 pounds and now at 265. So, I agree. Right here where you said the physical work is the easy part. Man, if that isn't the fucking truth. If that isn't the fucking truth, if that isn't the truth, that's what we always talk about. The physical is the easy part. It really is. It really is. The physical, that's the easy stuff. It's legit the easy stuff. It really is. It really is. It all comes down to the nutrition. It all comes down to the community. It all comes down to the recovery, to the yoga, that's physical, but the actions that are different. Usually it's not, everyone thinks physical of like the weight loss. Everyone thinks of going to the gym and lifting and doing the challenging stuff. That's really the easy stuff. That's the black and white. You got to push hard. You got to do it this way. You got to do it reps. But as repetitious as that is, you still have to put in the same types of reps with yoga and the same types of reps with mindfulness and meditation, brain gains, and honing your community. Every day you have to be tightening your circle and focusing on who's bringing you value and who's inspiring you. It's community. Like, this is what we fucking need. This is what we fucking need, is we need the ability to focus in a community. We need a common fucking goal. We need a purpose, but we need a purpose designed and built around wellness, longevity, support, positivity. Like, this is fucking, it's where it's at. Legit. And at the end, find it as many fucking times. Find your day one. That's one of the best things about meditation. Anytime you find yourself, let's say how many times, well, I'm not gonna say how many times, all the time, all the fucking time, you find yourself having a thought. It pops in. And what do I say all the time in Brain Gains? Notice the thought, let it go, bring your attention back to your breath. Notice the thought, where'd it come from? Let it evaporate and fucking go back to your breath. Start over, start again. It's the same thing. When you come back to your breath, you're starting your meditation session fresh. Boom. That's it. Every time you come back to your breath, you're starting fresh. You just sat down and you just started. You literally just start your meditation session. And that's Brandon's post. You find your day one over and over again. Find it as many times as you need to stick. Just start again. In your head, start again. But don't I messed up one time. I'm worthless. I'm going back to the beginning. No, just fucking boom. Now I'm fucking locked in. You're always honing that skill. It's fantastic. There you go, Citrine. If I have negative thoughts about myself, I say delete in my head. There you go. Oh. Whatever works. Why are you having, that negative thought? Why does it get you? It could get to that point, but as long as you notice it, when you're meditating, what I was saying before is the more that you practice meditating, even for 5 minutes or 10 minutes a day, at the start of your day, it primes your brain to kind of like slow down and sift through shit and stimuli. It kind of gets you to notice shit in a little bit slower fashion when you're going through your day. And it's hard to know, it's hard for me to say when it actually really kicked in, but all of a sudden I just started noticing during the day that I was seeing things. I was more present is the best way to describe it. I felt more present. I felt like I was more reacting in real time. I felt more like I was, okay. You know what I mean? I felt more that I was where I was. I was seeing what I was actually seeing, not my mind was getting anxious. Because a lot of times if you have anxiety or you have stress, it's because of a relationship. It's because of work. It's because of the future. It's because of tomorrow. It's because of someone else. It's because of something. It's not about what's going on right now. But that kind of stress will affect what happens right now. So you start to notice if you start to feel anxiety or something, why is that coming? What's that about? There's anxiety there. Interesting. You go and then it goes away. It's not that, but that's a practice, right? You notice it. Hey, what are you doing here? Where are you coming from? I know what you are. Oh, I don't. And then the anxiety might be like, I don't know. Didn't you call me? And you're like, no. It's like, oh, all right. See ya. Like later. Then you go back on with your day because you notice it for what it is. Now the question is, are you going to let that affect? Are you going to let that affect everything else? Are you going to let that affect everything else that's going on in your life? Are you going to let that affect, are you going to let that anxiety? Because let's say you let it stick around. Let's say you just feel anxious and then you get stressed out at the situation at hand, or you yell at your spouse, or you get angry and I don't know, whatever. Well, then you're internalizing it, and then you're letting You might say, oh, you're letting the thought win, but you're not in control of your emotions. You're allowing your emotions to fuel your behavior, and you're not really dealing with the situation. You're just letting the emotion and whatever that thought or that experience was just take over and ruin the present. You're not being present. Something else was invading now, and it has no place there, but you have to train your body. You have to train to get to that point. It's not just automatic. It's not just automatic. There we go. I don't know why it's so bright tonight in here. Ooh, it's a little moonlit. I still look bright enough? I still look good. It looks good on you, Papa. Checking the lights back on. That's not bad. A little bit. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I feel like I'm looking a little bright. We broadcast a lot at night. I don't feel like I'm lit up this much. I feel good, though. I feel like I'm glowing. Let's see here. Alex de la Vega. Mental conditioning is everything. We can always adapt to better mental states with time and conditioning. It's practice. Nutrition is practice. Mindfulness is practice. It's all practice. Are you willing to practice? Are you willing to put in the work? Simple. It's a practice. It's a practice. It's a practice. Mike, you'll need an official Swolette wheel of chance for the card. Well, I can have the ability to have a wheel, but I don't think it's going to be like I don't think I'm able to update it that quickly. We'll see about the Swole card thing. I think it's super cool that you have the ability to watch inside Swole TV. We'll see what happens with the Swole card. I think if anything, it should be like a flip of the coin, or something, or I don't know. I don't know. This wasn't planned, so if anything, maybe it'll just be like, be nice, Swole fam, be nice. But Swole TV, my beaches. I will actually try to figure out how I want to do that. It's possible that I can actually share something with like a window where you can see the chat. But at the same time, that's the reason why you're in Swole TV, because you want that private chat. So you don't want the fucking noise. But it's okay. YouTube, you're not noisy. You're not noisy. But now you can watch naked. If you're in Swole TV, you can watch naked. I don't know why you can't watch naked anyway. I'm naked. How would you know? How would you know if I'm wearing pants? Sarah, mindfulness and staying present is so hard to learn, but it changes the way I process everything in my life. Incredibly helpful in every aspect when I can get it right. Yep, it's just practice. And some days when I meditate, some days it feels like it sticks, like it just crushes, like I'm locked in. And some days I feel like, literally, I'll do a 10-minute meditation. And I feel like it takes me maybe like 5 minutes sometimes to get settled. But when you're meditating, you're not looking at a clock. You maybe lose a little bit of track of how much time that was. But I've had sessions where, however long it was, where I felt like I didn't even focus, and all of a sudden I nailed it. And then like a minute or two, it ended. But at the same time, once you get into that meditative state and you really lock in, maybe it was 5 minutes and you just didn't realize it. It went fast. Meditation can really give you a lot of recovery. It's not sleep, but it lowers stress a ton and can really be restorative. So you can kind of go into that zone where you just kind of lose, you just kind of lose your time. You lose your time relativity. Kim, I cannot count how many times I had to start again, not over, but again. 7 years later, it's now automatic to work out and focus on nutrition. Cerny, brain gains are really kicking in now. I don't get weirded out about simple shit anymore. I fucking love being calm. Hell yeah. Will, I'm watching post-yoga and Swollen 7 routine. It's 90 degrees outside. Real hot mess. Where are you watching from, Will? Robert, meditation was such a game changer. Was one of the first things I took up when I looking to improve myself. That's huge. But there's so much pushback. There's so much pushback when it comes to meditation. There's so much like, I don't have time for that, or, it's just people don't take it seriously. They think it's just sitting there closing their eyes. And it kind of is, but if you take it seriously and you actually build that skill, it's not just sitting there. If you can actually do it, it's a game changer, but you really have to put in authentic effort. And it's not something you can just say, hey, do this today and you feel results. So if there's no instant gratification, it doesn't work. You all know that's how it works. If there's no instant gratification, no one cares. Legit. If it's not instant gratification, where's the excitement? If it's not instant gratification, you're not gonna get a lot of action on it. Instant gratification. Instant gratification. That's what we want, right? We want it now. We want it now. We want it Amazon fucking Prime. Amazon Prime's not even Amazon Prime. Meditation can save the world. Fucking probably would. Probably fucking would. Let's see. Annika, how are you? Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. It's Tuesday. Yesterday we had our accountability meeting. How many of you liked or tried the new 5 minutes? We were released 4. So 4 5-minute brain gains. So we did release number 3, 4, 5, and 6. So 4 brand new sessions. So 20 more minutes of meditation, but 4 individual 5-minute sessions. How many of you did those already or tried one of the new ones? Five minutes is great. 5 minutes is great. It's so much more than what people think. 5 minutes makes a huge difference. The other day I had really limited time because I was trying to go into like my next task, and I was like, oh, let me just do 5 minutes. Oh, I haven't done 5 minutes in a while. Like I haven't done, like for me, like I haven't done 5 minutes. I've been doing 10. That's been like my short. So it's been like several sessions since I've done a 5 minute, and it's like, man, you forget how much you can get done in 5 minutes. I know we have Swole 7, but you ever just like set a timer for 5 minutes and just do mobility for 5 minutes? Just say, I only have 5. Oh, let me just take 5. You set a timer and just move in any way that feels good. Just mobility, kind of like yoga, freestyle mobility flow. And then 5 minutes seems forever. You can get so much done in 5 minutes if you just use it really efficiently. It works so well. 5 minutes is such a great way. And even if you have 3 minutes, 3 minutes can change your entire fucking day. 3 minutes will change your fucking day. Same with 5. Nicole. Hello. Hello, Nicole. Hello, puppet. Hello, I'm on day 2 of the elimination diet and I feel awful. Oh, part of that is the quitting caffeine and having the accompanying headaches. Ugh. With that, but I'm also exhausted and having trouble maintaining even my usual activity level. 2 45-minute walks with a dog and a yoga session. I'm wondering, is this normal at the start of the elimination diet and can be waited out, or should I backtrack and try to do a partial elimination? Thanks. So day 2 of the elimination, well, day 2, everyone else, you guys can all, drop your comments below, but you're on day 2 of the elimination diet. Part of that is the quitting caffeine and having the accompanying headaches. Yeah. I mean, you are definitely going to maybe feel that at the beginning of your elimination diet. I mean, you can comment below if you've done your elimination diet. I mean, quitting caffeine, the headaches, that's normal. You might want to hydrate more. Electrolytes can help, but it's definitely normal, and it's only day 2. So it depends on what you're doing. I'm more curious, unfortunately, obviously you might not be watching live right now, but what were you eating? What were you eating? What kind of like general shit were you eating? And what are you eating now? Maybe you're not getting enough calories in, as we touched upon with, if we touched upon with an earlier post, if you are not eating enough, he was concerned with getting more calorically dense foods on the elimination diet, because essentially if you're eating a certain way, you're cutting out foods you normally eat that are not good for you. Hey, you're relearning what you need to eat. You're learning what foods you like that are easy to prepare, that fits your needs. And then once you have those, it's super easy. That's how I am right now. So I already know what I like. I already know what works for me. So I just kind of do that. I default to that. So it might take you a little bit. Now, I don't want you to go through any like real serious situations, but if you just have like a headache, that's normal with not doing caffeine. And it's also normal to be exhausted, but that might also be hydration. And it might also be, if you're exhausted, it's also no caffeine. It could also be not enough calories. So these are some other options. I don't know exactly what you're eating or how much. So if you want to follow up in the group, and remember, everyone that's watching, especially, Swole fan people, you can go in the private group and you can respond to this and you can follow up. I'm not sure if this has been solved at the time of this episode. I don't know if it's been solved already. Maybe I'm reading an old post and you guys are like, Papa Swole, you fucking did that like an hour ago. It's like, well, sorry. I can't be everywhere at once. Please. Even though I kind of am everywhere. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, and we're inside Swole TV. We're my Swole fam. Wake up. Hey, wake up, Beaches. Wake up. Wake up, Beach. Let me see here. Can I add? I wonder if I can add. Let me see. Scene. Na 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 na. Dun dun. Text. Countdown. Animated image. Show overlays window. Oh, you know what? No, it's not a. It's not a widget. Oh, you know what? Oh my God. Is that possible? No way. Wait a second. No, wait a second. No. Wait a second. I'm doing this right. I'm good. Hold on. Fuck your couch. Holy fucking shit. I did it. Okay, I'm hiding it. Holy shit, I did it. I did it. I fucking did it. I fucking did it. I fucking did it, bitch. Oh, daddy did it. Oh, daddy did it. Congrats, PS. Well, thank you. Ballsy. Could have crashed the whole fucking system. Could have just crashed everything. It just exploded. It blew up. No one knows where it goes. Just fucking explodes and poof, it's gone. Yeah. Like Kaiser Soze. Who's this fucking Kaiser Soze? Sounds like he's got no fucking gains. Just combining fucking movies. The best is when I've done Arnold. Like Arnold speaks Spanish. Y'all, ¿cómo estás, bitches? Y'all. That's fun. I need more Arnold content. We should do that more live. We should maybe NOC, maybe Arnold, Ask Arnold. We'll do that. We'll do more Ask Arnolds. Bring that back on the Tiki Talk. Let's see. Scrolling. I did it, fam. Let's see how that looks. Chat room. Bring that back. Okay, hold on a second. But then it shows people. I want to clip it though. I want to show the whole thing. Oh, but it's at the top. Also, how the fuck do I... Oh, wait a second. All right. I'm going to play around with it. Let me see here. Dun, 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 dun. I'm not sure where exactly, because it was just showing the top. I'm like, well, that's not cool. It's not cool, man. Not cool. Width. Let me see here. Width. Let's do 400. Height. Frame rate. 30. Let's see. Let's do it again. Okay. All right. We're getting there. Let me see here. Hold on. Working it. Work it, Papa. Come on, baby. Oh, it kind of gets... Oh, yeah. Can you see that? Fill entire frame? No. Oh, it's getting skinnier and skinnier. Oh, that's weird. I have an idea. I think I know what to do. By golly. I'll figure it out. Let's see here. I watched an old Daily Swole when you did an Ask Arnold. Oh, yeah. The whole episode was like Arnold. Which one was that? That was old school. That's fucking old. That was old, right? Epically old. Let's see. Annika. Sugar and soda were my first with protein sups and energy stuff. Went through grains and veg, then meat. Giving away foods. Elimination action. Get to the chopper. Y'all get to the chopper. Y'all. It looks like we have an instant messenger. Isn't that you right? It looked like instant messenger. I say the chat was full. I don't think so. Does it say on your end, is the chat full? I don't think it's full. I don't think it's full. I'll figure it out. I don't know if I could show it on the screen. It might be limited with that or what I can do. I'll fuck around with it. That's my responsibility. I'll fuck around. But that's super cool. At least I can show something on the screen. But now that I have you here, it's like, fuck it. What else are we doing right now? Let's go wide. You know what I could do probably is put it over there. Conjunction junction. Oh, if it gets skinny enough. If the window gets skinny enough. This is live, like just, all right. Let's see what everyone's talking about today. What's going on? The event is full. Please retry in a minute. All right, something's weird. All right, we'll see. This chat is full. Whatever, we'll figure it out. Go wide, chode mode. Hey-oh. Hey-oh. Chode mode. Oh, did I do that? Width 500. No, it's 500 is not chode. 700 be chode mode. 700. Yeah, we're getting into it. This is a deep episode for no reason. Whoa, he did it, fam. So if I go super wide, man, I'm not wide enough. Let's go with G. Let's go 1,000. Oh wow, that's like real wide. The event is full. Why is it at the top? Why doesn't that scroll all the way down? It's like, how do I? It's like no, go down. Go down this chat. Don't show like the beginning of it. All right, so maybe it doesn't work. Oh, well, whatever. Damn. I'll figure it out. Chat is chunky. Well, it's chunky on the screen to embed, but I can't show an individual comment because it's not like directly linked in. It's not optimized for my streaming thing, but I probably can. If I can show it here, I could probably do something where I pop it into like another window. I'm actually wondering if I can have my iPhone as like can I look at the screen? Can't you do that? Can't you like look at your screen live on the computer? How do you do that? Is that like in QuickTime? Do you have to like, because I'm wondering if I can use that and maybe like show my phone on the screen or something like that and have like the chat on my screen. The only other option would be like to have another camera like here and looking at my phone just zoomed in. It's like, fuck, that's so fucking weird. That'd be so weird. It's okay. Screen mirroring. I'm not sure if I'm not mirroring to my computer. I'm mirroring to my computer, but then the question is, how am I mirroring it to my computer? Interesting. Record all broadcasts. Choose recordings folder. Virtual cam. Sharing window. What's this? Oh, well, fuck that. Sharing window. NDI output. Not that. Virtual cam. We could do that. Stream size. I'm close. I'm close, fam. I'm close. I'll get it. I'll figure something out. Might be pretty ghetto, but I'll do it. I'll figure it out. Daddy's got you. I got you. I got you. We'll do it. We'll do it. Clear recent items. Scene. Yeah, I have an idea. I'm just excited. I love playing around with this kind of shit. Do you have a time limit in Swole TV to do your lives? A time limit? You mean like how long you can be in the private chat? No, not that I'm aware of. So right now, FYI, right now, I mean, it's embedding. You're watching the live stream, but on the accountability meeting, it'll probably be streamed differently. But we're still going to do it in the private group. We'll see how smooth it is. It might be a little bit of a different flow, but I'll see what happens because it's going to be tough because it might have to be only in the private group. I'm going to try to do both, but then I might not be able to bring posts on the screen. I like bringing the posts on the screen, but I might not be able to. So that might be a challenge. I also don't want to complicate things so much that it becomes inhibitory because maybe sometimes I'm traveling. Maybe it might not always work all the time. So do the best I can to make sure that this can happen every day, like in Swole TV. But of course, it'll be available. It's always available somewhere. I'm glad you like it, Amanda. I like the exclusiveness of Swole TV. Yeah, well, that's what it's there for. So the whole focus is that we're building that out. And I definitely like the idea of focusing it inside Swole TV and focusing, all that stuff. I just wish I could bring the chat on the screen. But the goose is the goose is loose? The goose is loose. It's out of its cage. It's like, it's open. Brought the cat out of the bag. I was like, you know what? Today's the day. Just because. Today's the day. Today was the day for this. It just felt right. Time for that card. I think so. We got a couple more. I got a couple more posts, but I think I want to share them. We'll save them for tomorrow. We always got new posts. We always got new awesome shit to share. So we'll go deep in it tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Wednesday? Hump day? Let's see. No riffraff in here. Yeah, well, get on. Yeah. Riffraff. Does what work with Fitbit? The Swole TV doesn't work on Fitbit. Matt, I only used to watch NOC until I became a member. Now I'm here watching this, posting gorillas. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Swole fam in the house. Swole fam, beaches. Swole fam. Well, make sure you go. Matt, have you checked out the NOC Unplugged? I need to drop some more NOC Unplugged. I mean, there's more coming. Like I'm actually kind of building up a little stockpile. We're going to do some little releasing. How about this? While we're still here, what is your favorite part about Swole TV? What content inside Swole TV do you like the best? Just curious. We could do a poll inside the group. Oh, and the yoga poll. They're actually the yoga poll inside the private Facebook group. That's a great place for polls. So that's what she said. But if you haven't yet, answer the question on that yoga poll because I want to get some feedback. What your favorite yoga class is. Most people were saying express and yin, which is great. Just want to know where we should focus our attention on, what class you want to see more of next. Been just busting loads in the fucking yoga. The yoga studio is huge and it's so fucking the growth is ridiculous. And we're also making some reorganizations and moving some stuff around for expansion. So there's more stuff coming. Kim, Daily Swole is my favorite now. Oh, thank you. Thank you. So a lot of you are talking about what yoga class you like. You can drop that too, but what's your favorite part of Swole TV too? What's your favorite part? What's your favorite part? NOC Unplugged. So far the Procast. Nice. More NOC Unplugged. New to the group in yoga. Welcome, Camille. Would you do Bhuti yoga? I can look into it. I'm not personally familiar with that style or how different it is. But we can look into who's maybe that kind of style. Always looking to expand what you all use the most and what you're looking to get from it. What it would add to the studio. So we have what do we got right now? We have Ashtanga, we have Vinyasa, we have level 1, 2, and 3 general flows. We have Yin, we have Express, we have beginner and starter classes. So we have Yin Express classes. We have the Express classes are 30 minutes or less. We have chair classes, So great for the office, great if you have limited mobility, great if you're in a chair. Let's see what else we got. We have props classes. We have kids yoga. So you can do yoga with your kids. We have yang to yin yoga. I feel like I'm missing something. That might be it, but that's a lot. Ashtanga, yin, vinyasa. We got some sound healing in there too. Level 3 classes, vinyasa. I might be missing something. Yeah, I definitely want more yang to yin. That's a section that I want to build out some more, which is great because people love yin. It's like you'll like that one too. Let's see here. Jessica, I miss the vlogs, even though you don't go to the gym anymore. Well, that's one of the other aspects of Swole TV. Like I'm just looking at because I have a bunch of ideas, but since a lot of the focus has been on the yoga studio, I'll always be on the yoga studio, but on brain gains and these other sections. And I mean, come on, things have been so freaking hectic with stay at home that 2020 has been a fucking roller coaster, so far. So definitely looking to go much deeper with Swole TV and all the content inside. So this is just a beginning. And plus with the live chat in there now, it's fucking sweet. Procast and now the Daily Swole. This is so cool. Excellent. I'm so happy. I'm so glad. So some of you just watching, you're not commenting, just watching, just hanging out. It's cool. Let's see. I love the Procast. Matt, I did some of the NOC Unplugged. Get some more up there. Gold. Excellent. I will. I'm so amped. The fact that you're loving all the content, that you love the Procast, NOC Unplugged, it just gets me excited. It gets me, I want to do that. I mean, look, I love posting YouTube videos. I love doing the podcast. I mean, this I love. I mean, of course, the NOC is great, but I love making the content. And like, I love building stuff with the Swole fam. I love doing the stuff that we all like the most because you're here for a reason. And anything that gets us fucking amped up and have a great time and stay focused, fire. Vlog from the Swole hole to the kitchen to the patio. Thus is my life for the past 3 months. It's like I go here. It's like a different country. I go here, then I go there, and then I go there, and then I come here, and then I go there, and then I go there. It's like different areas. I feel like I haven't left much. Walk the dog. Well, welcome, Priscilla. You're always welcome. You're always welcome. So we already gave away, I think we gave away that Swole card. I think it's appropriate just because I don't feel like figuring out the dynamics. I have to think about the dynamics of the chat. I want to play around with some of the tech stuff, but I think we agreed. Remember who earned the Swole card today? Who was that? But remember, you have to let him know. You have to let him know. Come on. Who won the Swole card today? Who? And there you go. Jen says it. Joe, Amanda, Swole Motion was good too. Thank you, Charity. Appreciate it. I'm down for that. Joe, Matt, Kim, Joe, Murphy. Hey, Murphy on YouTube. Joe, I agree. Joe lost 100 pounds. Fuck yeah, Joe. All right. Fucking hells yeah. I'll leave it as Murphy. What Murphy said. Let me see if I can bring up his picture again. Did I close it? So here's the deal. I'll show you the post. That way you can go and congratulate him. So congratulations, Joe, for winning today's.
Congratulations!
Congratulations. And for those of you that weren't here or maybe tuned in recently, been a bit over 9 months. Have I perfectly? No. Have I been perfect? No. In other words, hasn't been perfect. Welcome to the club of non-perfection, Joe. But kept on fucking going. And he goes on to say that this is hard work. And if it wasn't hard work, everyone would do it. And if it wasn't hard work, would it really be worth it? And in other words, the journey. Joe's embraced the journey, and he doesn't know how long it's going to take him to get to where he wants to go, but he's far from where he started. And he had to make this post because, as he says, I'm now officially in the 100-pound club, and I'm stoked about it. So we're stoked for you, Joe. But here's what has to happen. You all have to go and drop a comment and let Joe know. So right now, head on over to the private group on Facebook and drop in the comments and let Joe know that he won today's Swole card. Let Joe, I don't want to say his last name just because, it's the private group. So I want you all to have the ability to decide whether or not, X, Y, Z. So I always like to blur out the names by default. I think it's respectful and it allows us to go deeper with some of the posts, but make sure you go and drop a comment on his post and let him know that he won Swole card 1488. So Joe, what you're going to do, if they don't tell you, you can tell them what to do already in the comments, but make sure you go and you drop a email to support@swolenormous.com and in the subject, Swole card 1488, and then in the body of the email, just your mailing address, and go let him know. So go into the post, go into the private group, and then drop a comment for Joe. Let him know, congratulations, you won the Swole card. And he's going to be like, what? I won? Fuck yeah, I hope. I mean, if not, you don't have to want it. But you're fucking getting it. Give me your address, Joe. Give me your fucking address, Joe, so I can send you the card. Yes. Seriously, I just want to send you the card. I That's all I wanted. I don't go many places, so we're good. All right, so we can send that to Joe. And let's see. Someone said water bottle brand. My brand? This one? This is a Hydro Flask. Hydro Flask. It's got that little... It's dented to shit. Well, I mean, they get dented. They get banged up. But there's different tops and stuff, and you can get different things and hanging things. And Mama Swole got this. This was good because this little loop, or the way it was, there was really nowhere really good to grab. So this is kind of nice. I can walk the dog and hold the leash and like hang it on my arm and stuff, or I can hang it on like a little hook I have on the desk. There's like that's cool. He's cool, bro. Yeah, they're cool. They're cool. Let's see here. Kim, thanks for putting the Daily Swole inside Swole TV. It's super cool. Excellent. I'm so glad. I'm so glad you like it. Yeah, thank you, Charity. I'm excited. I'm excited to try some different stuff. I'm excited to play around with this and see how it develops. I think hey man, this video, I wonder if I might leave the chat might be open a little bit after. The chat will probably be open or be available for a little bit after we close out, because obviously it's just a chat window, so it's not necessarily integrated, so you can probably chat a little bit after. But I will play around with showing that stuff on the screen, and we'll figure out the flow with that. But I will continue with Swole Text. I'll send you to the same link. I'll send you to the YouTube link, but you know that you can also go to Swole TV, and we'll see, depending on the text, maybe I'll give you both links. You could choose where you want to watch. But now, moving forward, I'll try to make this, barring any kind of tech issues, whatever, I will always send you a link to where it's functioning. If it's working fine, cool. But so moving forward, now you can, for all intents and purposes, you'll be able to watch on a regular basis inside Swole TV or on the social app of your choice. So wherever you like to watch, you can still watch. And of course, I will stream no matter where. I'll just stream wherever I can. So this also gives a lot of stability, and it gives a lot of depth to everything. So it makes the Swole fan, it makes us completely independent in the sense of, barring any kind of issues with YouTube or Facebook, I can stream directly into Swole TV. So I have the means, and I have everything set up to do so. So it's a very cool situation, and I'm grateful for it. And I'm glad that we will be able to, stay consistent and, send our message and have our discussions and do what we've always done. And it's just going to stay as pure as it always has been, and just with more security. Cerny, geez, I didn't think you could beat 2019. What a fool I was. I didn't think either. But all of a sudden at the end of 2019, I look back and we kind of did that year in review, and I was like, holy shit, we released all that fucking stuff in 2019. And then I'm like, 2020 it couldn't be 2019. Now there's so much other stuff that's little game changers. So the Swole TV thing is it seems like a small thing. It's a huge thing. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. So now it's just more reason to keep on fucking doing what we've always done. And it's open season. Let's fucking go. Michelle, congratulations, Joe. Make gains, follow your dreams. Good luck. We are all here for you. Fuck yeah. Good shit. Let's see here. Sadly on the home computer, so I can't go into the chat at the moment. Oh, well, you can chat on there. It's on the website. It's not, I don't know if you knew that. If your home computer has the internet, you can just open up Solarmus X. It's up to you. You don't have to do it right now. Just saying. It doesn't have to be on your phone or the computer. You can do it on both. I have it right here on my phone too. I have it on the screen and I have it on here. I'm looking at it in two places because I'm thinking of how maybe I can do some kind of mirroring or something onto the computer. We'll see if that works. It's possible. But, with RAM and shit, I do have sufficient amounts of RAM. I hope you leave enough room for my fist, because I'm going to ram it into your fucking stomach and rip out your goddamn spine. Screen mirroring. I don't think so. Just airdrop it. Airdrop it right into the fucking broadcast. Come on, airdrop. Level the fuck up. Help me out here, fam. Nope. Apparently screen mirroring doesn't work like that. I've never actually tried it. Apparently it doesn't work that way. It doesn't go that direction. But I shall try. Ellen, have you ever thought of doing live on Instagram as well? I did live on Instagram for fucking hundreds of episodes. But I just, yeah. It only stayed up there for a day. And I mean, I guess I could, and you can save it to your, I don't know, but then you're not hearing all the sounds. You're not getting all the engagement. You can't see the post. I have to read it. Then you're hearing it from just the phone. I can't stream like this to Instagram. So it's like, it's just one more place to look. And now I have two already, but it's like, you want to listen? It's like, you want to watch the show? Come watch the fucking show. Come get the whole experience. No, you're fine, Alan. No, I don't care. It's a good question. I mean, it's definitely possible. I might do it again. It's possible. It's just unfortunate that you can't organize Instagram better. It's unfortunate that I stream to every other platform. I could stream to 100 at the same time if I wanted to. It's weird why you can't do the same thing on Instagram. Why can't I just stream it to Instagram as well? You could turn the phone sideways and watch it on Instagram. Like, why can't that be a place? I don't know. I would love to. I just don't know why. Why not? I'm sure it's possible with some kind of, I just can't do it with the Mac. I think you can hack it. There's a way to stream, but it's like, this isn't like one event where, hey, we're going to set it up so you can stream live on Instagram. This is a daily thing. So it's already solid to set up and to do, but we keep leveling it up. But as a reminder, bottom line, I'm always going to go live, whether I just have to pick up my phone, and if we're traveling or something happens, I'm streaming live to the group. Like, the podcast is getting done. The podcast is going to get done every day. These are just more options to have fun. There's more options to engage. There's more options to have a better experience. And I'm always looking to level up and try new things. So something that works now, this is the same way with nutrition, with meditation, with habits, with exercise, with everything. With time management, you try, and then if it doesn't work, you change directions. Like, I'm not afraid to ditch something just because I tried it. And like, hey, I've had things that like, this is a great idea. Let's do it this way. And then after a month, all of a sudden things change. I'm like, that's no longer a good idea. Ditch it. Fuck it. Move on. That's why Swolenormous X has developed so fast and so dynamically. It's because I'm not attached to anything. I'm attached to what works the best for all of you. So if we focus on that, what works the best, what's the most efficient, what gets the most shit accomplished, let's do it that way. It doesn't matter. We just fucking pivot and do something else, and we pivot and do something else, and we turn directions, we do a different way. Whatever's best. I'm not going to get romantic about the way we used to do something. It's like, let's fucking do it this way. If it's better, let's do it that way. Done. Right? So we will figure out the issues. We'll figure out the battle. We'll figure out the battle of Swole TV. We'll figure out the battle of Swole TV. And I'll tell you what, I have an idea. All right? I have an idea. I have a fucking idea. Okay? We'll talk later about it. All right, fam. Thank you so much for joining me for episode 1488 of the most muscular Swolecast, Beardcast, Broadcast, Gangcast, Mancast, Pimpcast, Sleevescast, and Slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex. We all flex our biceps. And for those of you that are interested in learning more about Swolenormous X, if you haven't downloaded the 7 pillars of Swolenormous, if you don't know anything that I'm talking about, go check out the website, swolenormousx.com. You can check out the free downloads, check out the links, other stuff, links, just all the stuff that's about the Swole fam if you're interested. And you can get access to the Swole TV, the private meetings, all the playlists, the NOC Unplugged, all the new stuff that's coming out, the private chat with the podcast and accountability meetings over at swolenormousx.com. So you no longer need to have social media apps. I know a lot of people are like, fuck, they're just tired of just navigating Instagram and Facebook and shit. Like, I get it. It can get fucking hectic, and you have too many people or too many family members that are all up in your shit, or a lot of you are sharing my videos, like the fat acceptance videos and all that other stuff, and they're like, giving you pushback, giving you crap. Sometimes you want to be like, fuck this. So if we're going to talk so highly and we're going to work so hard and so much on community, then we need to take our community to the next level. We always need to go deeper. That's what she said, but we need to go deep, deep, deep and make sure that we are satisfying our needs. What a good way to end it. Let's satisfy our fucking needs tonight, fam. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for 1489. Be safe out there. Peace, McGeese. Deuce, Magoose. Ya boy. Papa Swolio. Out.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808s, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock crashing. Like an IPO, trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they king left and they so mad, it's like
Then yeah, I found that young king with my crown at 10 racks in the fanny pack.